Hello everybody, good evening. I did say I was going to start doing this a little bit later in the day instead of earlier. I'm just feeling the nighttime vibe. I'm feeling the darkness outside. I'm feeling the nighttime vibe. I'm feeling the darkness outside. All right, guys. If that sounds like the opening song lyrics to the new song, which I'm conceptualizing. Well, in the 2D, we'll see if it ever comes into the 3D or the 4D or the 5D. But I'm feeling. What did I say? Oh my god. I'm feeling the dark. See, this is why I'm glad I recorded that. I'm feeling the nighttime vibe. I'm feeling the darkness outside. Is that what I said? Okay, I better write it down. But this is the song. It's called I Love the Antichrist. Yeah. I'm feeling... Oh my god. Sorry, I make myself laugh. I'm feeling the nighttime vibe. I'm feeling the darkness outside. I love the Antichrist. Okay. Sorry. Alright, we're going to say our prayer. Alright, so I invite in my higher self to be here with me the next 24 hours. Thank you, higher self, for being here with me. Thank you for putting me in front of the people who I need in the next 24 hours. Thank you for putting the people who need me in front of me in the next 24 hours. Thank you. I invite in anyone who's listening. I invite in their higher selves to be there with them. Okay, so now is the time to put in your special prayer request with the Most High. Okay. Thank you, Most High, for hearing our prayers. Thank you for redirecting us if we need redirection. All right, I invite in the ancestors to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you, ancestors, for being here with us. Thank you. I invite in any unconditional living spirit guides who want to be here with us for the next 24 hours. Thank you. And I invite in my guardian angels to be here with me for the next 24 hours. I invite your guardian angels to be there with you for the next 24 hours. Thank you for keeping us safe, healthy, and sane for the next 24 hours. Thank you. All right, so I want to emphasize that this is like a timeless reading. So whenever you're finding it, it just applies to the next 24 hours. Okay? But I am doing this reading in the evening, in the early-ish evening on October 1st. 2025. I love doing live tarot readings. It's really fun. I don't even care if anyone's watching or not. I enjoy interacting with this media, this technology, and in this form, and doing my tarot. I kept my tarot to myself for so long. So, I just really love what I'm doing. All right? And that makes all the difference. That makes all the difference in the world. Okay. So, what is the overall theme for this next 24 hours? So, this deck that I'm actually shuffling right now, this was the first tarot deck that I ever bought. This is a very special tarot deck. I bought it in New York City, where I'm from. So, I was at home. I was in college, actually. I went to college in Los Angeles, but I was at home. And I was I just had to find... New York is it's just... okay, so where I live now is woo-woo central. I live in a town that is I swear to God, it's gotta be one of the woo-woo capitals of the world. Okay, in North Carolina, so North Carolina is just people from North Carolina are very sensitive. It's definitely a light worker place. North Carolina is even people who are super dark are still super sensitive and really just light workers, North Carolina does not really have the people in North Carolina are very sensitive, incident light workers, people. That's part of the reason why I do feel so... I did not grow up here. I grew up in New York, which New York is the total opposite of that in many ways. But it's even the worst people in North Carolina are they're still And there are some really messed up people here, but I'm just saying they still are sensitive light workers at their core. Sensitive light workers can go off the rails and go wrong too. But anyway, what I'm saying is like where I live is like woo-woo central. Okay, we have many woo-woo. Like this is like, there's just like it is like friggin' a woo-woo strip mall. Like this entire town that I live in. So I just wanted to put that out there. But I bought these cards in New York. So I actually looked it up. We're going to stop here. But all right, so this is the Four of Cups. So in this deck, the Four of Cups is actually good. It just means that you have a solid foundation of self-love. Okay, so you need to really lean into your solid foundation of self-love in this 24-hour period. But so I actually looked it up. Like this deck is worth like over $200 now. When I bought it, it didn't cost that much. Like this was the only tarot deck I could find. Like without having to like go downtown, because I grew up on the Upper East Side, and I think I was home from college. Yeah, I was still like living with my parents, when I was at home, when I was taking vacations from college. So, we lived on the Upper East Side, but I went there and I bought this tarot deck, and this is a really cool tarot deck. I got it, Anyway, but that tarot deck is like, wow. It doesn't tell any lies. Let's get one more theme for today, okay? Like, if you want the cold, like this, all my readings, I have the cold hard truth, but this is like, this deck is so, I did so many readings with this deck for a long time, okay? All over, from LA to New York, and back from New York to LA, I did the whole New York City, Los Angeles thing for like my entire 20s, and I didn't even realize I was bicoastal. Like that's like, you need to understand, like that's the kind of mindset I was in. Like it was just so like commonplace for me that I didn't even realize that I was bicoastal. Okay, like anyway. All right, let's see. There's one more. Okay, we have the Tower reversed. So the Tower reversed can apply to a blocked throat chakra. Is someone giving you the silent treatment? That could be. Or like the Tower reverse just refers to like something bad happening that you're in denial about. Okay, so get out of denial. Face the reality of your life. That is like a big theme. You need to face the reality of your life, okay? I can't emphasize the importance of how important that is for you right now, okay? But let's clarify the Four of Cups and the Tower reverse. Let's clarify. So I've been having a lot of dreams lately, which is good. I had a wonderful dream about my grandfather, who's like one of my primary spirit guides is my grandfather. He's passed away. I actually never met this grandfather, but he was he was born in 1909, and he actually died fairly young. But he's a big spirit guide for me. And I had a dream, and he was in my dream, and we were just hanging out, and he was like an available man in my family, and like emotionally available, and like I did not grow up with where emotional availability was it was okay because we were still there for each other. It's like we just weren't emotionally available for each other, really, but like we were there for each other, so. Anyway, we didn't abandon each other, which is like the worst. That's like the worst, the most hurtful thing you can do to someone is abandon them, actually. But anyway, I'm not going to go into that right now, but I'm just saying in my dream, my grandfather we were just hanging out, and so it's just a sign for me that, I'm only accepting relationships in my life at the moment that are reciprocal and that are, yes, I nurture you, but you nurture me too, right? We got the Chariot again. Oh, that's coming up again. All right, so that's a good sign. This is just saying that even though you might have to keep putting in the work, like let's say you're in a current relationship and you're still committed, you're still in love, but it's just you're coming up against a bump in the road, just keep putting in the work, okay? Because it's going to be worth it. Like sometimes relationships, yes, there's so many problems that you do just need to like move on, but sometimes, and this is the case in whatever, and like if it's a relationship you're manifesting, if it's a new relationship, if it's an existing one, it doesn't matter. Just it's going to be worth it to work it out. Okay, like there's problems coming up, but it's gonna be worth it to work it out. Okay, which I know that can be frustrating to hear. Like I'm someone where a lot of times like I just want to like cut and run and like go distract myself and forget about it for a while and just meet other people. But no, you don't want to do that. All right, you want to stick with it. You want to stick with it and work through it because it's gonna be worth it. Okay, it's gonna be worth it in the end. Okay. So let's clarify this overall theme of the next 24 hours. Okay. Oh, we have 6 of Cups. All right, well, that's just another good sign. If you've been, so 6 of Cups is like the past life soulmate card or just the soulmate card. I mean, look at it. It's so cute. See, there's a little boy or someone, and he's giving this girl these flowers. And so this is just a card of sweetness, like sweet puppy love, that kind of thing, or just sweet friendship. Sweet soulmate, 3D soul tribe support. So that's like you're uniting with your soul tribe. So your soul tribe are like people who get you and people who are available and who have reciprocal relationships with you and who like really, help you. They help you in life. They help you like achieve your goals and they help you like thrive, not just survive. So that's we have that coming in, okay? And if you have a partner or you're manifesting a partner, just know that they are part of your soul tribe, okay? So they're here to like help you thrive on the earth in 3D, okay? So you need to get honest with yourself, okay? Now is not the time to cut and run. Now is not the time to cut and run. I'm thinking about that tower reverse. Now is not the time to cut and run, okay? Now is the time to stick it out and work it out, okay? Stick it out and work it out. Okay, so this is going to be a direct message from your special person to you. You'll know who your special person is to you, okay? You don't need me to tell you. You know who your special person is to you. This is a direct message from them to you. Okay? Okay. They say, there's a reason why you can't walk away. We belong to each other from the start. Oh. Well, there is a reason why you can't walk away. We belong to each other from the start. Okay, and here's a follow-up direct message from your special person. Here's a follow-up direct message from your special person, okay? What's that going to be? Okay. The fact that you are so mysterious is very thrilling and it turns on my passion because I don't know what to expect. Okay. Interesting. Alright, and so let's clarify this, staying put and working it out. Now is not the time to cut and run. Now is the time to stay put and work it out. So let's clarify that overall energy. That's an overall theme for this 24-hour period, okay? It's an overall theme for this 24-hour period. Now is not the time to cut and run. Now is the time to stay and work it out. With the person you want to work it out with. All right. Two of Voices. I love these cards. This is a very cool tarot deck. I'm getting just, all paths lead home. I'm just kind of getting that vibe right now. All paths lead home. You might be putting yourself under a lot of pressure to, make the right choice, but all choices are the right choice in this moment. I mean, of course there's, morality and stuff, and, don't do anything, please don't harm yourself and don't harm other people, okay? That's, a general rule, but aside from that, as long as you're not causing harm, all paths lead home. So, you can't make a mistake right now. I remember when I was younger, I used to be hyper vigilant about relationships in my life. When I was in college, when I was bi-coastal, okay, I was hyper vigilant in my life. And I remember I used to talk to my mom, and I'd be freaking out, and I'd be like, I did all this stuff wrong, and I said the wrong thing, and blah blah blah. And my mom would just be like, you can't, with the right people, you can't say the wrong thing. I mean, and it's she had a very good point. It's I didn't need to be obsessing about whether or not I said the wrong thing. If other people were making me feel like I was saying the wrong thing and I was all wrong, they're just not the right people for me. That's kind of a golden rule. It's with the right people, they're gonna want to stay put and work it out, okay? They're not gonna make you feel like you're wrong when you're trying to work something out, okay? So that's just kind of a golden rule to live by. All right, so this is the Good Fortune. All right, so this is a cool oracle deck I have. I'm gonna read from the book for this one. Where is it? Where are my books? Hold on. I just have the book. So. Here it is. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is the Tallyman Oracle. I really like this. This one has cool, I don't know what you call it, mandalas, or this one has cool symbols on it. This one has cool symbols that you're supposed to draw to manifest that. This is the Good Fortune card, see? Hold on. Yeah. Alright, so this is the Good Fortune card, and see there's this, it comes with that symbol, and you're supposed to draw that if you want to manifest good fortune in your life. Anyway, that's just, here, I can hold it up. You can take a screenshot if you want to draw this one. Okay. Here we go. So, Good Fortune. In ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was a symbol of good fortune, rebirth, and protection from jealousy. This card indicates prosperity and long-term success. It could also mean a miracle or a blessing. This, however, is not a passive fortune. Now is the time to formulate new ideas about the path you want to follow. Decide what you are interested in and take action because luck is on your side. This card can ease the hard work that needs to be done to get to the finish line, but it's up to you to see yourself through. You will resurrect your power when you encounter obstacles on your way. But you need to stay focused on your goals. Don't forget to celebrate your success. I attract good fortune. The Good Fortune card can be used in numerous ways, all tied in with long-lasting good fortune. Use this card when you want to find your calling or when you want to increase the long-term beneficial effect in a relationship, business venture, or situation. Envision the scarab beetle digging around and gathering good luck. Oh, I like that. Envision the scarab beetle scuttling around and digging out good fortune. I like that. That's a really great image. Okay. All right, this is just going to be a brief, inspiring message from Frida Kahlo. Really cool. A cool lady. Cool artist. She was a really cool artist. Of the 20th century. Mexican. Frida Kahlo. I don't know how you say her name. Frida Kahlo. Very cool lady. Okay. Alright, so it says, live to honor a legacy of love. Here. There's Frida. It says, live to honor a legacy of love and propel yourself with your infinity. Be the star of your life. I like that. That's a great message. Okay. Oh yeah, so I pulled out the subtle body deck. Oh my god, so on my old YouTube channel, which now I'm kind of like, I moved to TikTok because YouTube, anyway, I'm still on YouTube, but I had this one, I was using the subtle body cards, and I realized that the love of my life, the reason I'd fallen in love with him is because of his gallbladder. Because of the energy of his gallbladder. No. Anyway, that was like a joke. That's a joke from the subtle body deck. So the subtle body deck is going to tell us, okay, in this 24-hour period, what part of our body or our subtle body do we need to focus on for highest alignment and overall health? Okay. Alright, so today we have the ether element, so this would be part of the subtle body, but it says, the ether element is divine mind and perfect order. Ooh, I like that image. If you want to meditate with that image, I'll hold it up here so you can take a screenshot. But the ether element, divine mind and perfect order. So yeah, the ether element is kind of like divine mind and perfect order, okay? It's definitely like a higher sort of like crown chakra. It's definitely a crown chakra thing. So it's sort of like higher spiritual principles. So, all right, and this is why this is the Banned Books Tarot. Okay, and you want to know what? I actually bought this deck. I literally bought this deck. They were selling it at the store down the street from me, and then I came home and they banned my YouTube channel. Like literally, like 20 minutes after I bought this deck. 20 minutes after I bought the Banned Books Tarot, they banned my YouTube channel. So what I'm saying, like, this is how my life works, okay? Like, you need to understand, like, I'm given exactly what I need at the, like within 20 minutes of the exact moment that I need it, okay? So this is kind of, like, how my life works. Yeah. But, haha, the universe has a sense of humor, okay? So let's see, what is the banned book of this day? This 24-hour period. What is the banned book of this 24-hour period? I like that. What is the banned book we need to check out? I'm gonna at least make like a card deck of the banned YouTube channels, but like I started looking them up, and God, like if you're like banned, you know, not me, because I'm like so vocal about everything, and I'm just like putting myself back out there like it didn't happen, but like if you're banned from stuff, like you're basically like erased in this day and age. So I'm just saying we need to start keeping track of profiles and users that get banned. Okay, it's very important. But I'm gonna try to make a banned YouTube channel deck. It's hard to find like banned YouTubers, but I'm gonna make a banned YouTube deck. All right. So the banned book of the next 24 hours is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I haven't read this book. All right. Let's see what it has to say. I'll have to check this book out. I like this deck. This deck is really cool. Okay. So, here we have Eight of Inkwells, Looking for Alaska by John Green, 2005. It says, the theme of the Eight of Inkwells is release. As Miles discovers saying goodbye not only to the past but also to your expectations for the future is hard to do, but you must let go to move forward. An acclaimed coming-of-age novel beloved by young readers looking for Alaska has encountered opposition for its frank discussions of death and teen sexuality. Wow. Sounds like my YouTube channel. Anyway, so that's the banned book of the next 24 hours is Looking for Alaska. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so this is a playing card deck. Anyway, so something I've discovered this year that I really love. It's kind of like woo-woo supernatural, but cryptids. Okay, so I never really knew what cryptids were until this year, but I found out about them and I freaking love them. But this is a cryptid playing card deck. But let's see. So what is the cryptid of the next 24 hours? Who is the cryptid of the next 24 hours? Okay. So we have the Seven of Diamonds. Says Enfield Horror by Charles K. Simmons, April 25th, 1973, $1.25. The Saturday Evening Cryptid. Ooh, I like that. Oh my god, so that's actually like, that's a direct message from my grandfather, Jerry, who I mentioned at the beginning of this reading, is one of my primary spirit guides. So I love it that he's with me. Yeah, he's really with me, so don't anyone treat me wrong out there, alright? Because my grandfather, Jerry, is He's gonna freak you out because he was really into ham radio while he was alive. So he's able to like haunt all like the technology stuff. So he's gonna haunt you if you're if you don't treat me right. Okay, but he was actually, so during his life he was like a very successful psychiatrist and he was a doctor. And he was into ham radio. He was like, anyway, he was a genius. All right, he could fix diesel engines, whatever. He was just like a freaking genius. He could like make any mechanical thing from scratch. He was a genius, alright? He was a medical doctor, he was kind of like a renowned psychiatrist. He was featured in the Saturday Evening Post. There was like a whole article about him. So the Saturday Evening Post was like a very important like newspaper in the 20th century. And so this is just another message from him that he's here, you know. The Saturday Evening Cryptid is here with us for the next 24 hours. So Jerry, that was just a reminder that Jerry's still here with me. I always forget that he's here with me. Alright, so this is going to be a romance message. So if you have like, if any romantic person you have in your life, if it's a crush, if it's your spouse, whatever, whoever it is, whoever your special person that you love is right now, this is going to be overall theme of your relationship for the next 24 hours, okay? So, Positively 4th Street by Bob Dylan. Oh boy. Well, that's not very positive. If you know, Positively 4th Street is like, you got a lot of nerve to say you are my friend. Alright? Positively 4th Street is like, you know, okay, so this is coming up. So I have been like, the victim, like, and I don't have a victim mindset. I don't want to be a victim, okay? Like, I'm in denial about this to a certain degree, because I don't I want to see everyone as my friend, you know, even if we don't get along, or, you know, even if whatever, we have differences of, you know, whatever, but I want to see people as my friend and at least treating me with humanity, and it's just not the way it is, okay? Like, most of the time, like, people, like, go out of their way to betray me, okay? It's like a positive 4th Street type of situation, and, it's like, then I just need to get out of the way so karma can hit them, so they can learn their lesson, alright? So, you might be going through that same type of thing, I don't know, just be conscious, okay? You gotta be in the reality of your life, okay? It's great to positive focus and to imagine what you want into being, and you totally can, but first you need to be doing that from a grounded place of reality, okay? You need to, yes, it's okay to pretend and imagine and manifest and visualize and do all that stuff, but you need to be doing that while also, like, knowing what the reality is. Like, were you betrayed? You need to accept it, and you need to work on healing from it, and you need to understand that you're healing. Maybe the other person will, like, do an about face and show up properly for you, but you need to accept that you can't expect them to do that. If they've betrayed you once, then you need to expect that that's what they're going to do again. Or they're not going, or they're not going to have the chance to do it again. Okay? Or maybe they have changed, but you need to be firmly in that reality, okay? Don't ever deny when you've been mistreated or betrayed, okay? Because you need to accept it so you can attend to your healing, so you can move forward and move on, alright? Alright. So we got Mercury. So this is going to be an overall theme, overall mood for the next 24-hour period. It says communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Mercury. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. I like that. Alright, everyone. Thanks for being here with me. I'll see you tomorrow.